My name is Ferial. I'm the first franchisee for Xpresso Café. I opened 8 years ago, started training 9 years ago. The brand is 10 years old almost. Before this, I was in retail, worked for Sheet Street for a year. Before that, it was Pick and Pay for 5 years. Trying to adapt from being someone behind the counter and actually having to physically run the business as it does take its toll, but yeah, it's been the most interesting journey so far for me. That would be a chai any day. It's even. My first drink was the top dip when I joined Xpresso, but the change to the chai. It's healthier. It's got the flavors more in the cinnamon than the actual coffee itself, the drink itself. So yeah, I'm a chai fan. What was the biggest fear? Was the big if in any business, if it's going to work for you, if your location is going to come through for you, if it's going to pan out. What if it doesn't? What are your options? What can you do? That was very nerve-wracking because I don't know if anybody knows the story that me and my husband sold our first property in order to buy into Xpresso. So that was very difficult because it was a risk, but it was worth it. I did have about, I think, almost 9 months of trauma of the if, but it was definitely something worth it. 8 years later, I can actually say that it was the best decision I could make at the time. I think this is the most challenging thing for people in many ways because you work with people on a daily basis. You're having to deal with everything. You're having to deal with staff and the issues and everything that they come to work with. The challenges they face when they come to work, having to let them understand that they need to leave that outside of the door when they come to work. Having to empathize with someone in spite of not being in their situation. So most of these things are very challenging. As a person, empathy is one of the biggest growths I've had in business. Patience is the biggest thing that you could possibly have to deal with in business. Also working with people in a versatile community, dealing with different races, different understandings, not having a narrow-minded perspective, always being open to someone else's opinion. It might not work for you, but it can work for someone else that you are working with, so you need to be open with it.